Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We've got things to talk about. After what this weekend has produced, what went down yesterday. Unbelievable. Obviously, we know about Chelsea. I gave you guys the watch along. I gave you guys my match review, and you can catch that right here if you didn't catch what I had to say about yesterday's result away at Crystal Palace, where Hakim Ziyech managed to get Chelsea the South London robbery and steal all 3 points. So, yeah, luckily, and thank goodness, Chelsea get all 3 points. They get the win, and they, keep progressing that way, and hopefully we can build up some consistency and hopefully a run. But not just that. We saw the individual performances. And there is one talking point. I saw one stat that kind of shocked me. I had already known that at the end of the first half yesterday against Crystal Palace, Romelu Lukaku had 2 touches, and one of them was the kickoff. So that wasn't good enough at all. He ended the game having made 7 touches on the ball. 7, right? 6 of those were during the game. 1 of them was the kickoff. And that's very, very, very worrying. 7 touches. I mean, you had Alonso, Loftus-Cheek and Cover that all came on in the second half with about 15 minutes to play, 15-20 minutes tops. And each of them had a lot more touches than Lukaku did for the whole 90. And that was 7 touches. So I saw that and I thought, what on earth is that? What is that? Afterwards, we had Manchester City versus Tottenham. And I told you guys in my match review, because I'd given that review before the game between Manchester City and Tottenham, I told you guys that I'd written Tottenham off. I did not think they were going to get a result against Man City. No way. No way. With everything that's been going on at Spurs, guess what? Sky Italia, up to no good again. They interviewed Antonio Conte, and Conte was honest, much like I think all these players and managers tend to be honest when it comes to Sky Italia knocking on their house door, asking for an interview. He was saying that Tottenham have weakened the squad during the January transfer window because they brought in 2 players and they let go of 4. So he wasn't very happy about that. Immediately after yesterday's game, he said that this is the best squad he's ever worked with. I mean, Conte, I think, might be starting to lose his marbles a bit. However, I have to give credit and I have to put my hand up when I know I'm completely wrong. I said that Tottenham would not get a result. They didn't just get a result at Man City. They done it in a brilliant and impressive way. A very impressive way. So I'm going to be honest, even as a Chelsea fan, I have to say Tottenham Hotspur, yesterday's performance was flawless. Absolutely unbelievable. So credit to Spurs, credit to any Spurs fans watching. You guys done absolutely incredible yesterday. And Antonio Conte's plan, his tactic, the way he set his team up, was executed to a T. Now, Tottenham, having been in that game and going 1-0 up, and I thought, okay, this is going to be, surely City are going to score. Surely City are going to run away with it in the end. And towards the way it went, no, they didn't. Tottenham managed to regain that lead, and as soon as they got that penalty, Man City got that penalty, and Riyad Mahrez, obviously, who came on and managed to score that penalty, I was thinking, Tottenham have bottled it. It's Tottenham. They bottle it. They always bottle it. This is the history of the Tottenham, as Chiellini once beautifully said. But immediately after that, in the 91st or 2nd minute, or whatever it was, Harry Kane. This is why I'm doing this video. Because in one game, we saw Romelu Lukaku have 7 touches, and one of them was the kickoff. And then you look at Harry Kane. It's night and day, man. The difference is night and day. And I thought I have to push this to you guys as my opinion. Harry Kane yesterday is what a centre forward or a striker does. That is a striker. That is a centre forward. That is how you operate when you are the leading man up top and you're by yourself. Now, some are going to say, but he has Son with him. Yeah, he has Son with him, but they're not up there as a 2. Harry Kane's up there as the centre forward. Now, Kane can shift over to the left. Kane can even play in behind him. Son can play even in behind Harry Kane or on the left, as he normally does. But he's never up there with him as a 2. We're trying to find all sorts of excuses. Lukaku can't play unless if he's playing in a 2. Why the hell does he cost 100 million then? It's shocking. It's shocking. When I see a performance like I saw with Lukaku yesterday, where he was moving like a double-decker bus, I have one friend of mine that told me he runs like the way that a PS1 used to buffer. I heard that and I died. I heard that and I thought, oh my God. That tells you everything you need to know. And then I see Harry Kane's performance against the best team in the country right now. And if you look at the way that they're playing, the team that's looking like the more convincing team to go on and win the Champions League, despite them not doing it before, Manchester City right now I look at as favourites to win the Champions League. Now, albeit, I like that Chelsea are the underdog. We operate better that way. And we're playing like a cup team. So you never know in terms of the Champions League and the FA Cup. Chelsea might actually do a madness. We'll wait and see. I wouldn't put it past Chelsea to actually go on and win those. I really wouldn't. But in the league, right, Manchester City are a different level. They're on a different planet. But Tottenham put them to the sword. And it wasn't just Tottenham. It was Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane, and the way that he operated yesterday was absolutely beautiful in every single sense of the word. In terms of the way that he gets involved. He's constantly moving. He drops deep to pick up and help his teammates. He's always running. He's always looking for that through ball. His through balls and his passing yesterday was immaculate. The amount of times he was picking out players, he was acting like a proper number 10, not even as a centre forward. But every time he's up there, he's the complete striker. Whether you want him as a target man, whether you want him to link up, whether you want him in a possession-based style, whether you want him to drive with the team and move forward. Any single situation Harry Kane is in, he does a madness. Why can't Lukaku do the same? Now, if Lukaku's limited, cool, he's limited. But that doesn't mean that he's worth 100 million. That means we've been done. We've been absolutely done. Inter Milan have committed fraud with us. Actually, not even committed fraud. Fair play to Inter Milan. They just got themselves an absolute deal. 100 million for a Lukaku that can't even move quicker like a double-decker bus, as I've said. It's mad. 100 million, unbelievable. We've been fully conned. Fully conned. When I see a striker like Harry Kane out there, yesterday I was watching Harry Kane and I'm thinking, please, Chelsea, get on the flipping phone and offer them a swap. Offer them a swap. Let Conte reunite with Lukaku. I don't even care. Lukaku goes to Spurs and he's successful. Cool, because as a collective, I don't think Spurs will succeed. As a collective, Spurs, as a football club, I don't see them winning trophies. And the proof is in the pudding. Look at Harry Kane and Son. Harry Kane and Son yesterday equalised the record that was set by Frank Lampard and Didier Drogba for goal contributions amongst a partnership during the Premier League era. Frank Lampard and Didier Drogba share that now with Harry Kane and Son on 36. 36. But the difference is there. Frank Lampard and Didier have won how many trophies? Son and Kane have won how many? None. That's the difference. So I'm not worried. Say if we did swap Lukaku and Kane, Lukaku goes to Spurs, I'm not worried. Yeah, Conte might actually start getting the best out of him. Conte might actually get him scoring a few. But will Spurs succeed? No, I'm not worried. But you put that Harry Kane in this Chelsea team with Thomas Tuchel, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. A great man once said, a great man once said he got sent off at Rome, for Roma the other day during the weekend. I'm not surprised. Mourinho causing havoc in Italy. But look, Harry Kane, absolutely unbelievable. And I just think as what you expect of such a value, that is what you expect. That is a £100 million player. That's the difference you get when you have a £100 million player. Harry Kane yesterday against City was a big example of it. Now, some are going to say, yeah, but Harry Kane's not been doing that all season. Of course he hasn't. He hasn't been here. He hasn't been good up here, has he? Properly. Let's face it, he wanted to leave. And they didn't allow him that. But now Conte's walked through the door. It looks like he's managed to finally put that to bed. So once he's finally put that to bed, you know what Harry Kane can do. He's definitely one of the best strikers in the world. And he was only held back because he had a word with Daniel Levy, and Daniel Levy went back on it and didn't let him go in the end. And, yes, Harry Kane was very naive to accept a verbal agreement and nothing on paper. That's Harry Kane's fault. But he's gotten over it. And now Conte's walked through the door. Kane's operating like a world-class striker again. And yesterday was such an example of what you expect when you have a well-rounded number 9 or number 10, because he's a number 10, but he plays as a number 9. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's do a swap. Chelsea, get on the blower to Spurs. But this is unrealistic. I'm only speaking as a fan. Let's have it right. Because there's no way Chelsea and Spurs will do business. I don't see it ever happening. Especially with Conte at the helm at Tottenham. That makes it even worse because Conte and Chelsea didn't really get along in terms of the way that it all ended. Yeah, getting Kane and sending Lukaku, not going to happen. But would I do it? Absolutely. Now, I do want to stress, in terms of Chelsea's performance yesterday, I heard Thomas Tuchel after the game, and a few of his points are valid, and I'm going to accept them, but that means that you need to see improvement against Lille, and you need to see improvement in the final on Sunday against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Because he did say after the game, there's a reason why we played the way that we played. He said, I didn't expect a good performance. I didn't. I'm happy we got the win. I didn't expect a good performance because you have to take into consideration the climate we were playing in over in the Emirates, which was a little bit weird because Miz was telling me that in the Emirates, in Abu Dhabi, the temperature was quite manageable. 22, 23 degrees, not hot. But again, in comparison to here, there is a big difference. So as a player, you might actually feel it. On top of that, there's a big time difference. There's a 4-hour time difference. The jet lag, it's a 6.5 hour flight, I think, from Abu Dhabi to London and vice versa. The playing, so obviously you're traveling, you're having all of that, you're training, you're not stopping, you're playing, you get to the final, you play, then you travel again, you get back, and then you play league. It's not easy. So I heard Thomas Tuchel say all of that, and I was like, you know what, fair play, fair enough. I'll understand that. So hopefully, now that Chelsea are settled, I'm hoping they have a day off today. Monday, maybe even have only one training session or focus just on recovery. Tuesday, then we start looking to Lille, where we play in the Champions League at home in the first leg of the last 16. So we got to see an improvement. And if we don't, then we can start getting a bit worried. But hopefully, it's a cup competition. Chelsea operate better in cup competitions. So we'll see what happens against Lille. And then we'll see what happens on the final on Sunday against Liverpool. So bring it on. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would you do a swap of Lukaku and Kane? What do you have to say about Lukaku's 7-touch ordeal yesterday? And what do you have to say about Harry Kane's performance against Manchester City, where he managed to single-handedly save Tottenham and get them 3 points and get Tottenham to do the double over Man City this season? They've beaten them home and away. This is the beautiful thing about the Premier League. Let's have it right. It's the beautiful thing about the Premier League. This is the beautiful thing of England. Anything can happen. But let me know your thoughts on all of those topics. Much appreciated. I'd love to hear it. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you've enjoyed this. And I'll see you tomorrow for Reddit Monday. It's Monday, so it's that time again. It's that time of the week. I'll see all of you then. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tune in. Have a good one, people. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.